Hey guys, and welcome to VGFacts 5 Trivia. Music is a key element to any game, either using tracks made by bands and licensed for use in a game, or tracks made for the game specifically. These tracks, however, aren't always the original recordings, and are often censored. Let's take a look at some musical tracks in games that were altered to be more suitable for younger audiences. This video will contain a number of swears and sexual references, so you have been warned. Just Dance 2014 is a game primarily targeted at casual players and partygoers. Because of the expanded audience the game was marketed to, Ubisoft wanted to keep things appropriate for young minds. However, piled on top of this, they also wanted to make sure that the game contained people's favorite hit tracks, including Katy Perry's I Kissed a Girl and Kesha's Come On. In Katy Perry's song I Kissed a Girl, the word cherry was censored from the line, despite the word cherry seeming fairly innocent without context. It's possible that the game's developers felt the term was used as a sexual reference in regards to popping someone's cherry, which is a slang term used for taking somebody's virginity. In Kesha's track, the words wine, hooters, gimme, lollipop, get it on, and screw were all censored. However, the word Budweiser was left intact, despite it being an alcoholic beverage just like that of wine. Slayer isn't exactly a band that many would think of as being a particularly family-friendly group. But then again, neither are Metallica. So it's pretty strange that the Slayer track, Angel of Death, was removed from Guitar Hero Metallica's track list. Having already been approved for the game, it was decided to remove the song due to its controversial lyrics, which read, Auschwitz, the meaning of pain, the way that I want you to die. Slow death amidst decay, showers that cleanse you of your life. Instead, the track War Ensemble was chosen at the last minute as a means of keeping Slayer in the lineup. Metallica's drummer Lars Ulrich stated, Slayer's got to be part of any heavy metal video game. There had been some issues with their lyrics. That gets into a whole slew of stuff like, Microsoft won't do it if this lyrical content is in there. There's all this bullshit you have to deal with. But we stood up for Slayer and we finally got Slayer cleared. Madden NFL, along with most EA sports games, are notorious for having their soundtracks censored to keep the games at a lower age rating. In NFL 08, Pitbull's Fuego had the word gangster removed. And in NFL 11, Kevin Rudolph's song Let It Rock had the word crime censored, despite these not being sexual, offensive, or even suggestive of controversial themes. Despite this, however, EA decided to keep the word erection in B.O.B's song Created Monster, featured in Madden NFL 10. Crazy Taxi, a game with a soundtrack that fans will always associate American punk band The Offspring due to its catchy soundtrack. While The Offspring grew in popularity after the game's release by those who didn't already know of the band, one of the tracks used in the game was actually censored, originally sung as the track Way Down the Line was changed to be sung as Later on, after the game was re-released for XBLA and other downloadable digital platforms, all of the licensed songs were removed anyway due to licensing issues. The sandbox puzzle platformer LittleBigPlanet was recalled shortly after it was sent to retailers, resulting in a delay. This recalling was due to a song in the game featuring lyrics from the Quran. The aforementioned song is called Tafa Nyang and contained the following lyrics: Every soul shall have the taste of death. All that is on earth will perish. Sony was tipped off to the possible offenses by a fan of the game, who stated, We Muslims consider the mixing of music and words from our Holy Quran deeply offending. We hope you would remove the track from the game immediately via an online patch, and make sure that all future shipments of the game disc do not contain it. Some copies of the game with the original music found their way to consumers. Sony later patched the game to remove the lyrics and apologized for any offense the original build of the game may have caused. Some criticized Sony's actions, however, such as the American Islamic Forum of Democracy. The president of the AIFD, M. Zudi Jasir, told Edge magazine that Sony's willingness to bend at the fans' request is counterproductive to freedom of speech. That's all for today, but why not subscribe for future VGFacts videos? Or check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Got an idea for a list? Let us know in the comments. And if you're looking for some new video game related music, why not check out my latest song about Mario Party called Take My Star.